back. I'm on NBA 2K15.
And now introducing your New Orleans Pelicans. The big man at 7'0", number 3, Omer Asik. At guard 6'4" from Indiana, number 10, Eric Gordon. At the small forward position, at 6'6", number 1, Tyreke Evans. And at forward, 6'10" from Kentucky, number 23, Anthony Davis. At the point guard position, standing 6'5", number 17, Galloway.
It's the Western Conference on display, featuring the Minnesota Timberwolves. A time-honored tradition, the NBA on 2K Sports, Sunday Night Hoops action. Delighted to have all of you with us here tonight. The Pelicans hoping for a happy ending to close out their homestand before hitting the road. They can secure their spot in the postseason with a victory here.
You know, right now for the Pelicans, they put it all together this season, vaulting solidly into the playoff picture as the regular season winds down, and that makes them dangerous, as we all know.
And for a team that's made so much progress, it's important to make a dent come playoff time. They're not going to be satisfied just getting there. I mean, they want to do some damage once they take part in the playoffs.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Rubio and Martin manning the backcourt. Wiggins is out there with Garnett, and it's Pekovic in at the 5. Now Asik.
Well, Nikola Pekovic. A battering ram style of play, but really soft hands for a big guy. I think that combination makes him one of the most effective inside scorers in the league.
Now here's Gordon, averaging 12 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Evans lays it in without an inch. Of room around him. Evans has got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for New Orleans. You know, Stephen, for Pekovic, he's not the NBA leader in points in the paint every season. He's not far off though. A great post-up score, something you see less and less of nowadays. And even off the ball, a great offensive rebounder and finisher. He punishes you on the inside. Here's Silk. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing. Now Rubio kicks to Pekovic. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. No good from outside. The Minnesota Timberwolves coming to this one following a loss to the Rockets.
Yeah, they really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game, guys. In terms of their offense, nothing seemed to go right.
And once they started spiraling downward, there was no getting out of it, Steve. Their scoring just went dry.
Now here's Wiggins. After the miss from Galloway. And Rubio kicks to Martin. There's the feed to Garnett. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
The Pelicans have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Galloway. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Pekovic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Here's New Orleans. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop them.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
Martin, the pass to Rubio. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Here's Pekovic, banked in off the glass.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
For New Orleans, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Kicks it out to Evans. Here's Silk, covered by Rubio. That drops. Silk's got his first 2 points of the night.
And with the way he's burst onto the NBA scene with his play, you have to think this upcoming summer will be a long one for him. He'll be high on a lot of teams' free agency list.
Well, teams might have missed on him or passed on him during the draft, but I don't think they'll make that mistake again with him hitting free agency. He'll have the leverage. he'll be holding all the cards this summer when free agency rolls around.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Kevin Garnett.
This New Orleans team is now in their second season as the Pelicans. The name, which was subject to some critique early on, has actually turned out to be nice for the franchise with a new group of players, new ownership, and it fits nicely into creating a new identity.
When you talk about the Pelican mascot, Steve, wingspan, a term that definitely applies to this team and the young Anthony Davis.
Yeah, it's a great name. You know, Davis was last year's leading shot blocker to go with 20 points and 10 boards a game. I mean, this guy is a potential superstar and obviously the key for this club moving forward.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Gents has checked in, and it's Anderson in for Davis. Now, here's Rubio. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Neal. Muhammad dishes to Jang. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Gorgui Dieng getting an opportunity late last season with Nikola Pekovic's ankle issues, and the rookie responded as many people thought he would. He was just opportunity away from showing that he could compete at the NBA level.
And Jang last season became only the 4th rookie in the last 20 years to put up a 20-point, 20-rebound game.
Yeah, I'm a big fan, Kevin. He's a terrific rebounder, good shot blocker. Remember from his days at Louisville. And for the 21st pick in the draft, you got to think that the Wolves are excited about his potential.
Here's Silk. Right now averaging 21 points a game. And he gets it to go.
Hasn't been the hot start he's wanted here. I mean, he's got a few to fall, but doesn't seem on target most of the time he fires.
And Rubio kicks to Neal. Back to Rubio. Here's Dang. He's covered by Anderson. Jang, no luck.
They've been getting out-muscled on the boards before coming up with that one.
Not playing tough enough. The physicality just hasn't been there yet.
The pass to Galloway. He dishes it to Anderson. Muhammad with the steal. Here's Neal, covered by Evans. Passes it to Muhammad. And Zhang kicks to Rubio. And no good. And a chance to take the lead. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Evans leading the charge. Pass to Galloway. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. And it's 8 points for Silk. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Yeah, that's the right move. Get a good possession here, play defense, and get one more opportunity to score.
And Rubio kicks to Muhammad. Soft touch off the glass.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
Minnesota's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Neal passes to Dang. Here's Silk. With 1 on the clock. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Pelicans lead by 2. From New Orleans, back in a moment.
This Wednesday, April 1st, Anthony Davis and the New Orleans Pelicans take on Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers. You don't want to miss it.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. Guys, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
And how about the defense, guys? They have really controlled the lane with their shot block.
Yeah, excellent defense there. Every shot has either been altered or rejected.
The Timberwolves trail. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, guys, Silk in the last outing against the Kings played some outstanding basketball. He had 29 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring line by dropping in a good amount of threes. This outing just the latest from him in what has been an incredible display of basketball.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night, Steve, and he didn't disappoint him.
No, he didn't. In fact, he did everything they asked of him and more. And I think he really enjoys being that go-to guy for them.
Yeah, I think he relishes that because he knows he's capable of doing it. He's had some performances that have fortified his confidence in that role. So he's in a good place right now.
That's good from Galloway.
Check out the game for Silk. 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Jintz has checked in, and it's Holiday in for Gordon.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
1:57 left in the first half of basketball. Just 5 on the clock. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Buries it from 3-point range. Wiggins has got 7 points in the game.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
Kicks it out to Evans. He feeds it to Holiday. But Trey. Minnesota with the rebound. Pekovic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Wiggins kicks to Garnett. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And it's off from 3-point range. Pelicans trailed by 3. Evans dishes to Davis. And the pass to Galloway. They get the rebound. And that one is good from Ajinça. Ajinça's got his first points of the night.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
Now here is Martin. His last outing with 20 points. Pekovic passes to Martin. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Timberwolves have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And that one falls for Martin.
We've seen Kevin Martin getting it done. He's got 11 points, and he's hit the mark twice from 3-point range as well.
Well, it's no secret. I mean, the more points he can come up with from out there, the better off they'll be offensively with their spacing.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Payne's checked in.
And the free throws are starting to pile up a little bit here, more so than in the first quarter.
And that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
That doesn't go either for Evans.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
27 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Evans kicks to Holiday. Here's Silk. He's got 9. Good. Silk's got 11.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Stolen by Evans. Here's Galloway, and he trains the 3, but let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
A very important call here to make, and hopefully it's pretty clear cut here on the tape for the officials. But from where I sit, this is really hard to say one way or the other.
Yeah, no doubt, Clark. I mean, these are not necessarily always easy to tell just because you have the tape in front of you.
And they're going to count it. They're overturning the original call after looking at the replay.
Yeah, good to see them get that one right. That's exactly why we have this rule in place. And I like it. Each basket is so important in these games that you just got to make sure you get it right at the end of the quarter.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, I'm here with Kevin Garnett. And Kevin, how does this team navigate the ups and downs and pressure to come out and win games like this one that you're in the middle of here tonight?
Nothing's easy. You know, we do it together. We don't do it individually. And when we do, we look bad. But when we do it together, we look pretty darn good.
KG, thank you for the time. Guys, he's always preaching team.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Okay, guys, we got a few minutes here. Let's go over a few things before we get going again. I'll say this. We kept a very tight handle on the basketball, and that's something I always like to see. The fewer turnovers, the better, obviously. Keep your heads on a swivel out there. We were able to make an impact with our low-post offense. Let's continue to exploit those good mismatches in the paint. The pace of the game, just to bring that up, we're suited to play at any speed. But somewhere in the middle of the tempo spectrum would probably be... That's it for now.
And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And Steve and Clark and I are refreshed and ready to go. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. So on the floor for Minnesota, Rubio and Martin manning the backcourt. Garnett out there, Pekovic, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. Here's Garnett. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Garnett's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Timberwolves.
Well, Kevin Garnett came into this league straight out of high school, initially a 6'9" small forward, but he continued to grow and listed at 6'11" for most of his career. For whatever reason, he's never embraced actually being called a 7-foot.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, guys, Kevin Garnett is at the tail end of what has been a Hall of Fame career. Doc Rivers won a title with him in Boston and simply can't say enough. As Coach Doc says, I get very emotional. He's the best teammate, the most unselfish superstar I've ever been around. Every coach should be able to coach KG just once to see what a true team player should be. Kevin, what a compliment.
A guy you love to play with and hate to play against, Doris. Thanks. And Garnett, every bit 7 feet tall. And in his prime, one of the most mobile and agile 7-footers the league has ever seen.
Yeah, and one of the best jump shooting 7-footers from that 15 to 18-foot range as well. Led the league in rebounds per game 4 consecutive seasons from 03 to 07. Looks like one of those guys that was made to play the game.
And it's good.
Didn't that one play out smoothly?
The Timberwolves trail. Rubio outside. Now the dish to Pekovic. Garnett against Davis. That misses off the backboard. And Pekovic gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Some changes for Minnesota. Gorgie Dang comes in for Nikola Pekovic. And it's Muhammad in for Wiggins.
season, you get an idea of the Timberwolves and where they stand statistically. First in rebounding, second in free throw percentage, and they're in the top half of the league in scoring as well. Not too shabby.
Physical. They'll put a body on you, and they'll really dominate the paint if you don't stand up to the task and really attack them back.
Here's Silk.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
It was a great dunk, and also a great game we've got here.
And Minnesota has possession following the score by New Orleans. Garnett, the screen. Rubio dishes to Garnett. Kevin Martin on the wing. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Rubio misses. Pelicans leading by 3. Eric Gordon on the wing, covered by Rubio. And the basket by Gordon.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Rubio with a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range. Rubio's got his second basket of the night. New Orleans has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Galloway, the pass to Evans. He kicks it to Gordon. It's stolen by Martin. And it's Rubio penetrating. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. Jang's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, I mean, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
No good from Galloway.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
And here's Rubio. 5 points in the game. Muhammad. And no good. And a chance to take the lead. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. In the corner, it's Gordon. Passes to Galloway. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by Dang. Jang's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Rubio with it, averaging 12 points a game for the lead. And there's Muhammad. That's good on the assist from Kevin Martin. Martin's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. 1:57 left to play here in the third.
Gorgui Dieng, a Senegalese big man, of course won a national title at Louisville and was really the anchor of that team's championship defense.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 7. The shot's good from Galloway. And Steve, this game has a lot of character here in the third period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action. A competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here so far.
Yeah, 6 in total, Clark. So this has been a great game. Both teams playing hard and really competing out there.
New Orleans making some changes here.
Pelicans dance team, let them hear it.
And Gary Neal subbed in for Martin. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Rubio kicks to Neal. Pass to Muhammad. Feeds it to Neal.
Gary Neal, a 6'4" shooter, played 3 seasons with the Spurs, and before that a long time in Europe. Deep range on his shot, and he's able to hit from a standstill or on the move.
And Neal, the combo guard size, but he's more of a shooter than a playmaker.
Yeah, you know, he does better defending shooting guards in most matchups as well, Kevin, but the offensive end, I think, is where he makes his mark, and that's what you focus on with Gary Neal. He's going to give you scoring.
Second free throw, no good.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Kicks it out to Evans. 1:10 left in the third quarter. No good from Galloway. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Rubio dishes to Payne. Kicks it to Muhammad. Six to shoot. No good off the back of the rim.
And the defense did a pretty good job of closing off the middle once he got inside the lane.
Evans outside. There's 31 seconds left in the third. No good from Galloway. Minnesota's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Rubio, the pass to Dang. To the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by Evans.
And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hang on to it.
And that's probably what they're going to do here.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Now Muhammad, averaging 8 points a game. 1 second left, and it's blocked by Galloway. They get it back, buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
Well, now that we can see the replay, it looks like he did get the shot off in time. It looked that way to me originally, and that's the call we should see here.
You're right. I think he got it off, but anytime it's as close a call as that was, in a big situation like this, it's always smart to take a closer look.
And the official call is in. It's ruled a basket. They're overturning the original call after looking at the replay.
And Kevin, this is exactly why we have this rule. And I think they made a great decision putting the rule in. The main thing is you want to get it right.
Friday, April 3rd, Anthony Davis and the New Orleans Pelicans take on DeMarcus Cousins and the Sacramento Kings. Don't miss out.
And, Steve, we've got a moment here to go to our State Farm assist of the game, coming on some very clever point guard play.
Well, he mans that position for a reason, Kevin, because he passes the ball so well, sets up his teammates beautifully, really gets this offense into a nice rhythm.
Delivering the pass important, but bringing it, as you well know, huge.
Yeah, no question.
Pelicans trail by 3. Davis and Asik patrol the paint. Holiday out there with Silk, and it's Anderson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Pelicans 5. Here's Galloway. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through. Silk's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Pelicans. Minnesota's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's Neal. Now here's Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Here's Muhammad. Asik pulls it in. Asik's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Holiday kicks to Asik. Goes back up, and it's Davis laying it in. And the Pelicans lead by 1. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
Yeah, nobody giving up any ground either way, fella.
And don't be surprised if this comes down to the final possession. It just kind of has that feel tonight, doesn't it?
Here's Neal. The shot will not go. Excellent D there from Holiday. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Silk.
I like it. I like it.
All day long.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter.
Let's go. You're in.
Well done.
Jang, he's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Garnett comes in for Kevin Martin. Payne, he's checked in for Wiggins. And Shabazz Muhammad subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Evans attacking. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Who do you think is going to come out on top in this game? We'll give you waiting. How about the Pelicans? I think we know your...
Silks checked in for the Pelicans. And then for Minnesota, Wiggins is checked in for Payne. Martin comes in for Bennett. And Ricky Rubio is subbed in for Muhammad. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Flip Saunders was saying to his club. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
And it's Martin missing.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Evans dishes to Usher. Pass to Galloway. Trying his luck deep. There's the bucket. Good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Second three-pointer of the half, fourth overall. So he's having a nice game from outside.
And it's Rubio penetrating. Garnett kicks to Rubio. Martin for three. Here's Dang. Garnett trying to break loose. 1:35 left here in the fourth quarter. No good from Galloway.
You know, he's so confident, sometimes to a fault, and that showed right there. That's a bad shot.
Exactly. I mean, that's self-inflicted damage right there. There are a lot better options than what he took.
And stolen by Gordon. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Throws down off the coast-to-coast try.
Boy, how's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, it sure was. I mean, he didn't waste any time getting down the court, did he?
Here's Rubio. Outside, Martin. In low to Garnett. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Boy, I'd like to know how many of their attempts have come from inside 5 feet. It seems like everything is right at the rim.
Here's Galloway. Misses off the left iron. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. Lets a floater go. Buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And so here's New Orleans. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. 14 foul.
Kevin Garnett with the steal.
How's that for a slide move? Great timing on that steal.
Boy, their defense making an impact here late, Kevin.
And straight off the steal, Clark, a perfectly run fast break ends in a slam dunk.
That could be a huge 4-point swing in this game.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep.
Gordon, the pass to Evans. Dishes to Usher. New Orleans moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's in!
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is safe.
Well, if not 100% safe, certainly 95%.
.15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for your Pelicans.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. Wiggins kicks to Martin. The 3. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Curry, Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Silk.
Hey, Coach, how you doing, man?
Good.
Oh, come on, man. I know you since I was 12 years old. I know something wrong. So what's up?
Forget it. You know, you're a professional athlete in the middle of the season. You got enough to worry about.
Man, bump all that, man. You family, Coach. What's going on?
All right. Engineers from the county said the gym at the school has structural damage that, quote, poses a significant threat to the public. Until such a time repairs can be made, the structure must be shut down, unquote.
Hold on. They won't close the gym? Our gym?
Unless we get a sudden infusion of cash. Look, it hurts to ask, but if you could contribute financially, you know, the coaches, faculty, the kids, we'd really appreciate it. We wouldn't have to go across town and play at that rec center. Heck, we could, you know, name the gym after you. What do you think?
Coach, there was a time when I didn't have anything, and you brought me into your home, your heart, and your team. I'm more than happy to help out any way I can, and that includes financially.
I'm so proud of you. The man you've become. Thank you.
Hey, Coach, no problem. I got you. Forever.
See you later.
Call you later.
You in the dark shirt.
Any reason you were in such an offensive groove tonight?
I got no explanation. I was fortunate enough to get some good looks and knock them all down, I guess.
We have time for more questions. You, sir?
You may have won, but you dominated the ball to an alarming degree. How can you keep your teammates happy if you're preventing them from getting their numbers?
I really don't know where you're getting your facts from. I'm just doing exactly what Coach told me to do within our offense. If you got any issues with that, then you should take it up with my coach. I'm just playing the game the way I was told to.
You, sir?
What does it mean to you to clinch a playoff berth?
It means that we're in a discussion and we got a chance.
And what would you say to the skeptics who think you don't have a real chance, like me?
Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, even if they have no clue what they're talking about.
We're done here, folks. Thanks.
Just because